Welcome to Cockpit Path Community Garden. This was established back in 2014. If you'd come along then and stood here, you wouldn't be able to see anything outside of what was basically a jungle. Underneath the soil, then there's not much of it. It was just a lot of rubble. We had to bring some topsoil in and fill it, and over the years we've managed to add a bit more as the time goes on. Many of us since February this year have been growing seeds. We've had 2 market stalls so far selling vegetable plants, and all that money that gets raised gets fed back into the community to fund the community projects that we're looking after. We try and get as much variety as we can. We've got lots of shrubs, we've got lots of flowers, we've got vegetables growing. We also encourage people to help themselves. We've learnt over the years it's a good idea to put in things that are fairly drought tolerant. We have a water supply at the back with a partnership with the local fire service. They come and fill the water tank for us. While they were here, they actually got the hose out and sprayed the whole garden for us. As well as trying to be as natural as we can, we've got a compost heap at the back of the garden which is now full up, and we're just in the process of collecting more pallets, so we're going to build a second one next to it. We've also got a wormery to allow our friendly worms somewhere pleasant to live and spend their time.
The guys were selling plants in the market one day, and I just asked, do you take volunteers? And they say yes. So since then I've been coming, and I think this is my best thing I do in Wokingham. I love coming here. I love seeing all the members of the community garden. And you know, it's so lovely to be here within the flowers, and we do make little projects like this Box Hotel together, and we already have a bees coming to the hotel. So I've been making box to clay box to decorate the hotel a little bit more. We made the pumpkins for Easter. And maybe we also decorate for Christmas the garden, and people really have good positive reviews of that.
As well as growing plants from seed, last year I propagated strawberry plants from strawberry plants I got at home, and I ended up with 157 new strawberry plants, of which the town council kindly bought 100 of them from me early this year. And those plants were put into bigger pots, and they were passed around to local residents who perhaps haven't got a garden or can't get into the garden.
I first came to this garden about 4 years ago because the apple press was here. The apple press is an ongoing thing where every autumn we collect apples from orphan apple trees or people who have apples in their gardens. They don't know what to do with them all. We then convert it into apple juice. We attend various public functions, and we'll bring the apple press with us, or we even go into local community schools and do an apple press for them and show them what happens to the apples that grow on trees and how it gets into a bottle. As the group has got bigger, it's been more essential that we are more organised, and I'm the paperwork person. Last year we had some young children coming here. None of them have actually seen where a pea comes from. You can actually pick them and eat them straight away from the pod, and they're really sweet. So that was quite a joy to see, really. Something we're developing also, looking forward, in partnership with the schools, and that's to give children some workshops to do here. We've got 3 in mind at the moment. One is to show them how to build bird feeders. There's another one using clay to either make clay insects, which they could decorate, or maybe press a largish leaf into the clay itself to create the mould, where they could cut around that, and again they could take that home, paint it if they wish to. And the third thing we're looking at doing is giving them the opportunity to pot on some seedlings into bigger pots and then take it home. You see, the whole idea is not just to come here and do something, but if they can take it home, the enjoyment, the project if you like, it carries on with them when they get home.